welcome to Wrestling and a Movie, offshoot and evolution of old ass movies. I'm Scott. There's Dave over here and somewhere. And
Wherever he winds up on the page.
And we have a special guest today, Darryon Drummond, professional wrestler with CWF, here to talk about Black Panther and wrestling. Darryon, welcome, man.
What up, y'all? What up, Scott? What up, Dave?
All right, man. So
Appreciate
Duval
you being here,
greatness.
man. Once again.
the Duval
Duval
greatness.
greatness in the building.
That's all.
Okay. Look, we've been watching you for about a year, a little
It's
over,
been over a year now.
over a year
easily.
now. And you've slowly become one of my favorite heels with the CWF. So I'm going to ask you what you've always been asked.
Yeah.
Why wrestling and how'd you start?
Well, first, because it was either be a wrestler or be a Super Saiyan, and that wasn't working out. So, I just went the wrestling route. So, yeah, I got into wrestling and Dragon Ball Z at the same time. But it's
Yeah.
like, wrestling was a lot more realistic for me.
Yeah.
It was more obtainable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's hard to find those Dragon Balls.
And I'll master it one day. But,
Yeah, nice.
like one. It was back when SmackDown was on. It was one Thursday night. I was flipping channels, and then I came across SmackDown, and there was The Rock.
Oh.
Like at the time, I was about third grade at the time.
Oh,
so
damn.
like it was about this. Those days when the kids are beating on the desk, and they're like, "If you smell The Rock is cooking." So I'm like, I came across him on TV, and I'm like, "Oh, that's The Rock," and he was so funny, charismatic that he instantly became my favorite. And I just started tuning in every week to watch him. And then I learned the rest of them. At the time, it was the Hardy Boys.
Mhm.
Then I learned, I believe it was Chris Jericho. I learned next, Y2J, Triple H. I believe The Rock was in a feud with the Big Show around that time.
Mhm.
Like, it's a little fuzzy back then, but I just
Yeah.
remember The Rock was my number one guy.
The Rock was never since that was what introduced you, The Rock. Of course, yeah, great charismatic character, wonderful heel to this day. God, I love just hearing him talk, and I think he loves hearing himself talk too, which is great.
The
Who
final
is
boss
your-
could do no wrong to me.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. Who's your favorite now? Who's on the current wrestling?
I mean,
Other than
aside,
yourself.
Other than yourself.
Yeah.
Other than yourself.
Other than yourself.
once The Rock kind of like backed away, John Cena kind of picked up that mantle.
Yeah.
And so I would say John Cena up until the end of this year.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Till it's over.
Yeah.
Till it's over. Yeah, there's only a few more dates left for that. So we've
Aside from
talked.
like,
What's that?
I was gonna say, aside from like John Cena, I would say like Tribal Chief, big
Oh.
one for me. I
Roman
acknowledge the
Reigns.
Tribal Chief.
Yeah.
It's
Not the
actually
tribal-
CWF family, kinda.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But what about the tribal thief?
The Tribal Chief. Look. Like I can appreciate what they're doing there, but like as someone who wrestles in Jordans, like anybody, you steal somebody's Jordans not once but twice, then that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like I want to fight Bronson Reed for Roman. Like,
Right?
got your Jordan stolen twice,
Twice.
and he's still breathing. How you let somebody steal your Jordans twice and let them live?
That just made Roman look like a punk bitch, didn't it? Damn. I better cut that out of this interview.
Just
We still acknowledge you, Tribal Chief. We acknowledge you.
I'll acknowledge him. But we do live in the area of his hometown, so if he's ever to visit, we're anyway.
I'll hide behind
I
you.
don't know if y'all heard that. I don't know if y'all heard that story. Like Zika, he used to run in the CRC auditorium in the same building that we run in
kidding.
monthly.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's like bloodline family ties to CWF.
That's
Especially
actually
Marshall.
really. Yeah.
If I'm not
really.
mistaken, he trained Marshall.
Oh,
If I'm not mistaken, you would have to ask
Wow.
him.
Oh, we will.
Go
And
further.
definitely. we're working our way up to the big dog.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
definitely. So
That's gonna be fun.
where do you live? You're out of South Georgia, is it?
I'm in, well, Duval, which is Duval County,
Right.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. Okay.
I used to
All
live in
right.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
Yeah.
right. So
really?
so
Um,
you travel a bit for here to Milton. What is CWF the only promotion that you work through right now, or?
Primarily, primarily, I'm a CWF. I do other places every once in a while.
mm,
Mhm.
Like I've appeared at Guardians Legacy, which is Panama City. Every once in a while, I have appeared at USWA, which is here in Jacksonville.
mhm.
Um, what else? Might be a bit, I might have something coming up this weekend. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all stick.
I think you were sharing something on Instagram about a fight coming up. Not just the November 8th
Yeah,
one. I thought there
five,
was another round coming in before that, or was that after
a
that?
little thing called place called 5 Star Championship Wrestling.
That's
About
a looks like it's gonna be
possibly
fun.
stay tuned in. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very
Keep an
cool.
eye on you
Uh,
there.
bef-
Yeah.
Before there, I came from a place called Continental Championship Wrestling, CCW. Not the one down south in Florida, but it's here in Jacksonville. I
Oh,
spent a
okay.
lot of time there.
I gotta get my dog. Hold on. First she
Yeah.
attacks the door.
We'll keep talking as Dave wrestles his dogs. So
They're the owners of the house.
yeah, that is true. So you do that in these other
Oh, yeah.
areas. How did you go somewhere to train, or did you just find trainers and just tell me how you found your way through the door into these promotions? I mean, that's just
It was
how'd that
actually
happen?
in CCW, like Continental Championship Wrestling. I had a buddy there I went to high school with who found them, and he trained with them a little while.
Mm.
It ended up not working for him, but then like I followed him on Facebook, and then I saw one day, this was back in 2016, they shared something for a tryout, and then I entered that tryout, and I was there for about 7 years before coming here to CWA.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
you
you've been
have
wrestling for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trial was like July, so yeah, this past July I made 9 years in the game.
wow,
Wow.
wow.
It's like getting hit by a truck constantly for 9 years. That's amazing.
Which
That to me, I
you
watch you
really
guys and
love
I
it.
think I mean I wonder like back when I was in my 30s, I was like, could I have done that? I could have probably done a little bit of it, but not to the extent that you guys do. Like I would have done it for a year and been like, I'm out. I'm done. You know? Uh but man, yeah, I gotta admire what you guys are doing. I really do. Every time I watch you guys, I have fun watching you. You're a great heel, and then you have that heel smile. I gotta hand this out to you. You got a great heel smile when you just did something wrong, or you're just about to do something wrong. You get
Yeah.
this great smile, and then there's another wrestler named Chris Mason who, when he wins, he gets a smile that's like I just I just won and he just did something. You do the same. Your smile is like I'm gonna do something wrong. I'm gonna win, and I don't care if anybody likes it or not because I'm gonna win. And I love the smile that you get, man. You get this. You did a pose a couple of weeks ago, and I think I got a shot of it that you don't do all the time, but it's like a point. But you were like kind of stretching out and kind of pointing at the same time, and you had that smile on your face, and I was like, man, to have that kind of, I don't know, I'm not sure what to call it.
We can
It's
call
like
it
a
sauce
self,
right now.
it's
Maybe
like a
like the
self
full
energy
sauce.
that's inside you
Yeah.
that you're just like,
Sauce.
this is it. This is the guy. This is who you are.
Yeah.
And I love that. I just freaking love it, man. I gotta hand it to you. To do that for so long and take the beatings and take and give out the beatings, man, that's gotta,
See,
how
that's
do
the
you
key. You got to
train
beat them
for it?
more.
Do what? That's,
You got to beat them more than they beat. That's the key. You got
yeah,
to
yeah.
beat them more.
Beat them
Yeah,
more.
exactly. How do you guys I mean, I've seen a little bit of training online that some of the wrestlers do, but how do you train for it all the time? Or are you constantly training, or do you try to break it up a little bit? Like I wouldn't even know where to begin on that.
It depends on like what I can do. A lot of it is one, in-ring training is very important. You got to keep
Hmm.
up in-ring conditioning, and then you got to keep up with like your basic conditioning. So
Right.
like I go to the gym 5 days a week.
Nice. Okay.
My cardio, I do cardio every single day before I weight lift. So
Hmm.
that might be suicide to a lot of people, but
Yeah, no, I get it.
a lot of burst exercises is the key because you're stopping and going, stopping instead
Hmm.
of just like a constant mile run. You got to like slow down,
Right,
speed it
right,
back up.
Yeah,
It
wow.
like kind of like replicates bouncing off the road because you're not just constantly going,
right.
going, going. You're stopping
No,
for a
you
minute,
stop and go,
then
stop
you're
and
going
go.
again.
Yeah, I'm out of breath just thinking about it because I
Yeah,
just the amount of cardio that you guys have got to go,
yeah,
build yourself up for, so you're not winded in 2 to 3 minutes after all of that
yeah,
stop and go.
exactly.
It's like, my God, yeah,
See,
I'm
that's
And
the
feeling
you guys
my.
will go
beauty
up.
of the beauty of my style, though, ground and pound. You just keep them on the ground, just kick them, punch them,
Yeah, yeah.
kick them, so they
That's
can't
true.
get up. They can't run if you can't get up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you posted something. I know I'm not gonna get this right. Something about it ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. And I think it was when you and Curtis were fighting. You and Curtis Wake were fighting. You just, I
Yeah,
mean, you just
why
got
be?
him in the corner and you're just pounding the hell out of him. I was like, man, I don't know if I could. A, I don't know if I could be able to hit somebody that many times without getting winded. And B, I don't know if I could take that many hits before I was just like, okay, I'm done, man. You win.
Get your
You
breath in
won. I'm
while
going away.
you got like 4 seconds to do it, right? So you get out to the count of five before you get
Right.
DQ. So you punch him
Mhm.
for 4 seconds. The
Yeah.
ref eventually gonna pull you off. Get that breather while he's pulling you off.
Yeah.
I can't give out too many secrets.
No,
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 no. I get it.
and
I
that's
get it.
stuff that the average viewer or a viewer who watches a lot
Mhm.
like myself catches, which it was the times in the corner, the rollouts to
Yeah.
the ring, to the floor, especially if there's like a tag team going on and everything. Is like, oh, somebody's getting a
Mhm.
break and we're going to work this way and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So um, it's entertaining, very much so. There was a match in Milton that I just have to bring up, and I don't know if you're going to remember it, but do you remember a giant pickle on the floor?
Yeah, I remember. Uh, yeah,
That wasn't us. That
It
was
wasn't
not us.
us,
We did
but
not put it there.
I
We just
swear
were
to
sitting really
God,
close to the people who did.
we were
I
there.
remember exactly. Me versus Kaden Marks, the whole
Yes.
Yes.
diva
Yeah.
drama queen
Oh God,
Mark.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That was funny.
We were sitting there, and all I could think of is like, God, please pick up that pickle and do something with it. It would have been glorious, but yeah. So that being
The look
said,
on
I
your
just
face when you came around, and this little girl is reaching for the pickle to try and get it out of your way. And then she sees you coming, so she moves her arm, and you like look down, and the expression on your face was like, I should grab that pickle. I
There
should
was a
grab
lot
that
of
pickle and throw it at Caden Marks. But you
there was a
did,
lot
but
of
you
wheels
looked
turning.
around, you thought about it.
Like I saw the pickle. I was like, I should hit him in the face with this.
yeah.
But then like I'm not I'm not a monster. Like I'm not. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's unsanitary. I'm not gonna.
No, 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 it's not.
We just came out of a global pandemic. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
put us back in there.
Yeah.
But
It's the
what if it
pickle
had been
pandemic. Oh no.
what if it had been Donnie Harris Jr. in the ring?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Would you
he's
have
getting
picked
pickled in the face. He's getting pickled in the face.
What started the animosity between you and Donnie from your
So it
point of
was
view?
so like when I came, I've been in CWF 3 years now, just about. So
Mhm.
day one, I've been doing both. I'm doing both wrestling and commentary.
Right?
So the part where he supposedly stuck his neck out for me,
Hmm.
he came to me because he needed help on the commentary booth.
Hmm.
He needed something from me. All right.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I haven't done commentary before. New experience. I was eyeing CWF. I also want to wrestle there too. So I had another in I had somebody else stick their neck out for me to do
Hmm.
in ring as well. Which upon when Donnie heard that, he's just like, What? That wasn't part of the deal. You're supposed to be only here."
Ah,
So it's like a building thing, right? Except CWF, it's competitive, right? A
right.
lot of people want to come here. You got people like Moose and Case Navarro and
Hmm.
Orion. They're coming in there. They're getting big odds of it. A lot of odds on it. So a lot of like up and coming talent is going to be on here.
Yeah, yeah.
And so me being a hybrid, both commentary, both in ring,
Hmm.
kind of it's kind of harder for me to secure a spot inside the ring. Which in like wrestling, that's my bread and butter.
Hmm.
Right.
Like yeah, I enjoyed commentary. Sure, I was helping him, but like it started to get to a point like around 2024. For the better part of 2024, I was on the sideline
Hmm.
and on commentary. So like I wrestled a match on like the special occasions, like the events we did for Tristan.
Right.
Hmm.
That said, I don't know if you that kid that was in the wrong in a bad place, and we I believe we helped him out a whole lot.
Yeah.
And shout
Yeah,
out to him.
I think we were at a couple of those at the event. Yeah, I think you had the event, and then you had some kind of drawing or something for him. That is that the
Yeah,
same?
we had one in Florala,
Yeah.
which a month prior to that, like he was bedridden.
Hmm.
Like he was told unlikely to walk again.
Oh,
So
jeez.
he shows up a month later and he's on a walker. And it took me a minute to I'll get back to the original point in a minute.
No,
But
no, that's
Yeah.
but
fine. That's yeah.
Please.
um like it took a minute for me to realize I'm like when I saw him standing on
Hmm.
the walker a month prior, he was told likely never to walk again. And
Wow.
he's standing and I'm just like, whoa, well, hey, he's standing. And then
Hmm.
like it gets to a point where like he like steps away from it for it wasn't for that long, but for a quick second he stood on his own power. And like we're just like in awe because we just witnessed a miracle right there.
Right.
And then I believe a couple months later, we had another event for him.
Hmm.
It was Tristan Day. What was that? I can't remember, but it was like the mayor like designated that day to him, and we put on the
Oh man.
show for him, and he was walking, running on his own.
Oh my God. And that wouldn't have happened probably without the help from the CWF from all you guys. That's just incredible to me. That
And
That's
it
it's
awesome.
really is.
and
That's
like
that's awesome.
these are the moments we can create.
Hmm.
But and this is a perfect segue too. I a lot of 2024, I don't get to be in the ring to make those moments.
Right.
Like this year, conspiracy, conspiracy has been around for like 2, 3 years. This was the
Hmm.
Hmm.
first time I've been on the card for conspiracy.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're in
And
our
it's
second year. So yeah, okay.
and then like I'm again, like commentary. There was a
Hmm.
reason I did it.
Hmm.
I'll give you exclusive right now. The reason I agreed to it is because I was going to use it for my in ring.
Hmm.
Get a little strategy book. What better seat in the house than on the
Oh,
commentary?
perfect.
Right.
Being an analyst, right? You
Right.
get to see how they work, right? You get to
Hmm.
see the strengths. You get to see
Yeah.
the weaknesses. But what good is that if you can't implement it?
Yeah.
Right.
And then, so the times I do get in the ring, you know the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Hmm.
Hmm.
For every loss, though,
Right.
you can hear Donnie. He can snicker. He snickers a whole lot. He pokes fun every single time, every
Right.
single time, because he knows every time I lose, it's more likely to spend more time on the commentary table, making his job easier because he needs me there.
Right.
But what
Right.
I want to do is be in the ring. So it finally got to a head. it was after the battle royal, I believe, just when he finally got to a head, and when like I
Mhm.
saw him live, and oh, he put up a good fight, Darryon, and
That was
I
it.
couldn't take him, along with other things. We
Yeah.
we did have to travel together to
Mhm.
Milton.
Yeah.
I drive an hour, pick him up, drive the rest of the way
Right.
because he needed somebody to ride with.
Hmm.
What does he do? He farts the whole way.
Okay. Now this is hilarious. This is absolutely
I
hilarious
was gonna say that's funny, but I'll leave that to you,
because
Scott.
when we were at the last event, Donnie came up and said, "I've had to ride with Darryon, and man, he farts so bad in the car."
No, 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 no.
And that's when
No,
Scott and I
that's
knew
him.
we had to have you on the show.
It's like Darian's next. I'm reaching out to Darryon next. Yeah.
No, no warning, no nothing. Just mind my
Lock the
business.
windows.
Driving.
Damn.
Something dies. So I put the window down.
Oh,
Why do you put what are you putting the window down for, Darion?
Oh God, that's
You
funny.
know what you did.
you know what you did.
God, that sounds like a drive you and I have.
Yeah, no comment. That's what the window lock is for.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
that's funny.
my God. No, dude, that sounds incredibly frustrating. I get it. I get it. You
Yeah.
know, you want to get in the ring and then you do something and you feel like you might be being pigeonholed or sidelined or locked into a spot that you're not going to be able to get out there and shine and practice your craft and make those moments like you said. And that's yeah, I'm curious to see what he has planned for you coming up since after
That
that custody match.
that was gonna
Granted,
be my next. Go ahead. I'm
granted, I
sorry,
don't
dude.
want to sound ungrateful. Like Marshall, appreciate
Right, right.
the opportunity to
Yeah,
get on the
Absolutely.
commentary.
No, the Marshals has done a great job. I mean, and this is what I always find fascinating about wrestling is when I got there, when I first started watching, evidently the Marshal had just turned heel, or it was just turning into a heel, and people were bad mouthing him. I'm like, well, why are they bad mouthing this guy? He's supposed to own this. It takes me a while to pick up on the storyline and the vibe of what's going on in wrestling. And then instantly, as the Dark Arts faction shows up, suddenly all of our heels, everybody in the CWF family, everybody that's been watching and going to the show, starts rooting for all of our heels, which I thought was fantastic. I've never seen an entire group that everybody hated the prior week turn
that's why I
around and
love
start
wrestling.
loving in one night.
Mhm.
As soon as Ellie and her crew showed up, it was just like everybody's like, "Oh, new enemy from out of town. Don't like these people.
Yep.
They're hurting our guys." And I just that whoever came up, I don't know how you guys do it, and I know there's secrets that you can't tell and things you can't discuss, but whoever came up with that idea and that concept, it was a brilliant concept, and it's played off so well ever since. And ever since then, I find myself rooting for these guys that I used to go, I'm glad they lost. And now I'm like, no, you gotta win, man. You can't get in there and win one for the Gipper.
Hey,
you know?
let's say like you and Scott behind the scenes, maybe y'all don't really. Let's say y'all didn't actually get along, like, but y'all share like a house or something, and
Right,
then
Yeah.
right.
somebody else comes in and starts putting their feet up on the furniture
Yep.
and
Yeah,
start like making a mess of your house.
yeah,
How you don't
Hmm.
want to fight them, right?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
you're not gonna come to my house and make a mess.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's
That's the best way to put it.
was perfect. Whoever came up with that whole concept, however it got worked out, or whether it was just let's throw this out here and see what happens. Whoever did it, whoever came up with it, was a genius idea. I've never seen an entire organization do that. Like in all when I was watching wrestling back in the day, like Randy Savage and them. That was my big go-to. In the early '60s, mid '60s, there are guys coming through that I started watching in the '70s as a kid. There's a guy called Dick the Bruiser, and he reminds me of the way you, Chris Mason, and oh, shit. my mind just went blank. There's a third guy that is a rumbler, that is a grappler, and that I just that style of wrestling is what I always loved. The forearms to the chest, knocking people on the ground. Not so much spider monkeying around on the ropes like a lot of guys do, but just grabbing and throwing and hitting. And that's like that reminded me a lot of my childhood wrestling. So when I watch you in the ring, I'm like, that to me is the wrestling that I remembered as a kid. So that's just freaking
Yeah.
awesome to me.
It's all about working harder, smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Smarter, not harder. Right? Why do I want to do 3 flips on a like 50-50 chance that it's actually gonna hit somebody and
Yeah.
I can also damage myself when I can just
Mhm.
punch them in the face? I don't get hurt,
Yeah.
but it hurts.
Works.
Work smarter, not
Absolutely.
harder.
Get it.
No, that
Get
absolutely
it.
makes sense. How much say do you guys get in creative? Is we're working with CWF. I'm assuming that everything's written out for you, or do you guys get to plan your matches together, or is a lot of improv happening when we see the shows, or can you even discuss any of that?
So it's comes down to communication.
Mhm.
Sometimes we can communicate somewhere else. Sometimes we just show
Right.
up and like, this is what we're doing today. Sometimes
Mhm.
we go out there. All right, we're just doing this. We'll find it.
All right,
Yeah,
that's cool. No,
It's
that's fair enough, man. That I don't want to. I like I said, we're trying not to hit anybody with any gotcha questions because this is just the things that go through my head when I'm sitting next to Scott, and I'm like, we need to ask him this, or he'll go, we need to ask this if we ever get him on the show. So we're gonna ask questions, and again, like if you're like, I'd rather not answer that. Yeah, just I get it. I get it. There's just
I'll give you this. Everything you see in CWF is in the moment. That
yeah.
is a big thing in CWF. Just everything is out there. Whatever you
that's
want to come up
That's
amazing.
with,
that's awesome.
out there.
Holy crap.
That
That's
makes it even more amazing to me. It really
well, it
does.
does. It does. Improv is an amazing skill, and you guys have
It's hard to do that in
consistently,
comedy. I
yeah,
can't
well,
imagine doing that when you could actually get hurt,
a lot of
you
trust
know,
involved, I imagine.
and hurt bad.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you normally work with the same guys then, is that right? So I guess you've developed at least a lot of ring time together, or some, or is it a lot of times your first time with somebody?
A little bit of both.
Hmm.
Right.
There's always cycles of people coming in and out of CWF. So
Right,
like
right,
sometimes I'm working with them for the first time. Sometimes it's someone I've come across before, either here or somewhere else.
right, right.
It gets to the point where like a lot of cycles you do at different companies, it's like you to a point you start to run to the same people
Mm.
at such and
Oh,
such
okay.
places.
Do you
Correct.
remember? It's almost like asking somebody, do they remember their first kiss? Do you remember your first wrestling match when you were professional? You got in and you were like, damn it, I made it. I am now a freaking professional wrestler. And what was that
Where was
like?
that?
Not just to you, but how I guess how did it feel whenever you were out there and wrestling?
So the 9 year anniversary of my first match is actually this. Is it today? I would have to search through
Oh,
like my archives. It might be today on
Hmm.
October 22nd, which is one of the 20s.
Right.
But my first match, CCW against Chris Turner. And I remember going out there. Of course, I grew up like an introvert.
Hmm.
So one going in for my first match, I'm just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I here? And then my music starts to hit. Okay, my music is hitting. That's my music. Okay, I'm guess I'm going through this curtain here. And then you everyone's looking at me. So like this is like an introvertical nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Like so like, oh, everyone's looking at me. And then one little kid sticks his hand out. Oh, look at you, you thought.
Oh,
And then
that's
the
when you
whole
decided.
building just erupted. And I was just like,
Oh,
yes, I made it.
That's
I went in
just
there, I
hearing
went
yeah.
in
that it
there
feels
and got
good. Yeah.
just thunderous boos, just like, boo me. Go ahead. Where are we at? What, Fernandina, the outskirts of Jacksonville, Fernandina
Oh,
Beach. Don't nobody know about Fernandina. Sit down.
I love it. I
nice.
love it. That's something I wanted to ask. So I'm glad you brought that
Oh,
up.
that's
Um,
fantastic.
I know what it's like to step onto a stage in front of a crowd and get an applause. I
Hmm.
don't know if I could handle a boo, even if I guess since you're expecting it and you want that, but does it ever wear on you personally, or do you just like soak it up as all it's all good energy?
Just soak it up. You just, if it ever gets to me, just stomp on their hero and just, who got the last laugh?
Love it.
Oh, I
Love it.
don't like you. I hate you. You stupid, ugly, whatever they want to stupid
Right, right.
insult they want to throw at
Oh
me.
my
Okay.
God, I love it.
Is this your guy right here? Is this your guy? Stomp on his face.
You've actually done that before.
Oh my God.
I don't remember the wrestling, but I do remember you
Because
turning around and looking into the crowd and pointing and then just kicking somebody. And I was like, oh man, that had to hurt. And I'm glad it's not
hmm.
me.
Oh man, that's crazy. That
So
is
I'm going to
crazy.
turn this with the next question. I'm going to turn this towards our movie. The Black Panther is a hero. He's a good guy. Nobody has ever, I mean, since his inception by Jack Kirby until now, I don't ever remember where he was considered a bad guy. Is there ever a point where you would go, okay, it's time to be a face now for a little while, just not maybe not for long, but have you ever considered like, okay, I'm going to be a face, I'm going to be one of the good guys with a smile with a bling on my teeth, and let's go.
I don't know about the whole smile and I love all of you.
Come out like Hugger Bailey.
Yeah, right.
It look, here's how I go out there and I just do what I do.
Mhm.
If you don't like me, I don't care.
Right,
If you do like me, I appreciate you. Like my game plan is not gonna change. Like
right, right. Okay.
I'm gonna win however I gotta win. That's just survival out here. Right? You in the jungle, you had no food for days. You
Right,
gotta eat somehow. So
Yeah.
you gotta go out there, win somehow, right? This is
right,
this is how I
right.
get a paycheck. I gotta win to get a paycheck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good
Damn
answer.
good answer.
I like it. All
So that
right.
that does bring us to Black Panther.
Mhm.
I watched it for the second time this week. I'd only seen it when it first came out, and I
Mhm.
really enjoyed it the first time. The second time, I loved it even more. But what I'm really curious about, you obviously like it, Darryon. This is your recommendation. What is it about the Black Panther movie that you connect with? What is it about this movie that is like, man, this is awesome. I love this thing.
Well, like it started. I was always like moderately into Black Panther, the character, the
Mhm.
comic character. Like I
Yeah.
didn't like read it, but like I would see him in
Yeah.
various episodes of things. So when he was announced for Civil War, I was like,
Mhm.
all right, that's cool. I originally saw that when I saw Civil
Right.
War. I was seeing it for Spider-Man
Mhm.
because I'm a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
Spider-Man fan, the character. And then Black Panther came in there, and I'm just like, whoa, he kind of stole the show for me.
Mhm.
So like instantly after that, like a trailer started coming out, Black Panther coming soon. Yes, I'm gonna see that. So I had already like no
Right.
homo fallen in love with the character right there in Civil War. Um, but like as far as like the movie goes, and then we get to the movie, and then we introduce like the whole Wakandan culture, and it
Oh
became
yeah.
big on like the black community.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
On top of like T'Challa being the $1 billion hero, saying
Yeah.
like,
Right.
"Hey, we can." People who look like me is gonna be like, "Hey, I can be in a movie like this, and it can make 1 billion." And then
Mhm.
it, it had it had like a dominantly black cast.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was like
Yeah. Yeah.
what, two like Caucasian there, Everett Ross and Claw.
Yeah.
Were great
Yeah,
characters also.
Andy
yeah, and
Serkis
Martin Freeman.
yeah, Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And that was one of the things about that I really noticed with Black Panther. Marvel hadn't put forth a black led movie since Blade pretty much relaunched the
Mhm.
whole Marvel universe, and then we're like, oh, let's just forget about it. So yeah, seeing the Black Panther come in, and now there's little kids seeing people who look like them on TV and heroes
Mhm.
and everything. I think it was really it really captured a big moment. Um, this movie, though, I want to talk about it a little bit. It's whoops, I having technical difficulties. Okay,
Well, he's having
with
technical difficulties. I
yeah,
just
go
want to
ahead.
say, I don't think they could have got a better actor or better human being than Chadwick Boseman. That guy, in any interview I've ever seen him in, and when he's passing away, it was freaking terrible to find out that he died when he died. The fact that he didn't tell anybody that he was sick, he just kept working.
I
He
can't believe
just
he
kept
did
his
that.
nose to
Yeah,
the grindstone and kept going for his family. And the
So
fact
strong.
that he had this, and I see why they didn't try to recast him in the second one, but I still think they maybe should have or done something with
Killmonger.
Killmonger. I'm not
Oh,
sure, but
oh,
they just had
he's
this
actually my
perfect
favorite character in
opportunity.
the movie.
Well, yeah, but Killmonger, he did take the medicine. I know they took it away from him, but it would have been an easy Marvel right if you knew what
Oh,
you were doing, to
what I
bring
was
just,
hoping for
yeah,
for Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2.
it would
You
have
know,
made sense to me to have him
one,
be the,
we'll go back to Killmonger because he's my favorite villain of all time. But
yeah,
like his last line, "Bury me in the ocean with my ancestors who jumped from the set,
oh yeah.
from the ship."
yeah,
And you hear Wakanda Forever. The enemy is
mhm,
going to be Namor, Atlantis, or
Yeah.
Talokan
right,
in the
right.
ocean.
Oh,
I was
interesting.
like, please get him from the ocean, resurrect him. Ultimately,
They don't think like that. There's no original thought there. It's like everybody else in the world was like, okay, that's how they're going to bring him back. Nah,
let's
nah. I didn't. I couldn't watch the second one only because when I saw the images of Namor, I was like, that's not Namor. That doesn't look anything like Namor. I'm sorry, that guy's not. No. And then all the trouble that the poor little sister, the I forgot the actress's name, Letitia Wright. Is that
Letitia,
right?
Letitia, yeah,
Letitia
Letitia,
Wright.
right?
All the grief they gave her during the shootings, and she's another one that seems to have so much honor and so much dignity in anything she does that they wanted her to do certain things, and she was just like, no, no. Well, then we'll fire you from the movie. Okay. She's just like, all right, I'm fine with getting fired. And I felt like that maybe Chadwick Boseman and her had a really good, fitting, like a real brother and sister. I feel like they were probably really close. And I would love to ask her if I ever saw her, like get into detail. But I feel like her character in this one was the perfect way to have her. She was super genius. I mean, she right up next to Tony Stark. You could put her in a cave and
Yeah.
go, "Well, you're doomed now." And she's like, "Well, I got some armor and some heat. I'm going to make me some armor."
Yep.
She would pull a Tony Stark. So
If I'm
I
not
was like,
wrong,
she's awesome. She's a good character.
if I'm not wrong, like it's canon wise, she's a bit like smarter than Tony Stark. Because in the
Yeah.
Infinity War, when they were working on helping Vision,
Right.
and she was like, "Why didn't you program it to work collectively?" And then Bruce Banner was just like, "We we didn't think of that."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. So she definitely was, and that was
If she's not above, she's like right there because like he
yeah.
did invent time
And
travel.
she delivers one of my favorite lines in this entire movie when Martin Freeman's being brought in on the gurney. She's like,
Yeah.
"You bring me another broken white boy."
Another broken white boy. Yeah. Because I had
Every
forgotten
Like
time I
boy
Bucky
in
hear
the
was
that,
sticks.
there.
and her delivery is kills me every freaking time. And they're like, "What?
Don't
Well, you
look
can
at me
save
like
him."
that, colonizer.
Yeah. Oh God, that
Yeah,
was
another
great.
colonizer.
Colonizers. Great.
And Martin Freeman's like, "What? I didn't colonize anything. You guys brought me here." He doesn't say it,
Uh,
but that look on his face, like, "What? I don't even know where I'm at."
Like I got my own. I got like issues with Everett Ross right now because I'm like after watching Secret Invasion.
Uh-huh.
Spoiler alert to anyone who hasn't seen Secret Invasion, but a lot of people didn't like it anyway. It was like, has how long has he scrolled Ross? Like,
Yeah.
did he even meet T'Challa? Does he know T'Challa is gone?
Hmm.
What was the point? Like, what point did they switch out Everett Ross with Scroll Ross? I like to think maybe I don't know if like the bullet going in his spine would be enough to make the scroll like reveal itself, or if it can hold it.
I see. I
But
think that it would. I mean, I think it would almost have to because that pain would have to comic book. Now I'm going on comic book. I'm not going in movie lore. But if a scroll gets hurt or knocked out in the comics, it used to be that they would reveal themselves. Or if something happened to them, like if they got shot, they may like do a ripple effect. Brrr, you see something and you're like, holy crap. And all of a sudden they get their concentration back and take their disguise. That's in the comics, but that's back when I used to read the comics back in the 70s and 80s. That's to me like the golden age for me.
mm,
So I don't know what a lot of these writers are doing. I know they didn't keep a lot of writers on that knew comics and knew comic lore, and I think that hurt them. You know, maybe that was what affected the second movie. I don't know, but this
the
I
first one
second,
was dynamite. This first
hmm,
one
it is.
hit every nail right on the head for me.
It is. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's man, it's well acted. It's entertaining. Does
Mhm.
not feel like a 2 hour plus movie.
No,
I can't think of her name, but the general. She
Okoye.
was like, yes. Oh my God. When they're in Korea and she just had enough of that damn wig. That wig
is
comes,
that
she's ready
Lupita
to fight. She's
Nyong'o?
there goes the hair. Yeah. And the staff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
I've been
great.
she
made.
was badass.
When she was like, I've been made. Hold on, Okoye. Were you really made? All he did to say,
She
hey,
was just
and
ready.
start
She's
Yeah.
ready to
walking towards
fight.
you.
She's been
She's,
waiting to fight somebody
I
though.
love that.
Close
Yeah.
enough.
Yep.
That's
Now
such a good scene.
it
Hey,
is.
I don't know if you ever watched us talk about movies, but sometimes I always feel like they overpower certain characters, like a female character that you look at and go, "There's no way a 110-pound woman can beat up a 200-pound, ripped muscle
I don't
Thor."
know. I watch wrestling,
This
Dave,
woman I watched,
and
the
it
minute
can
she
happen.
shows up, I'm like, nah, she could do that. She could absolutely do everything she just did in that movie. No problem. Never question any of the guards' abilities to
Oh
fight.
no.
There was
No.
no guessing,
Those are
no
Malachi.
wondering, gee, I wonder if they could. No, they could. Look at them. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
It won't knock again.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, that's just it. The world building in here was wonderful with the characters and everything. At the core, we have a story of a young prince who's lost his father and has
Mhm.
to assume the throne. But the story that gets me the most in this movie is Killmonger's story, and I was able to pay more attention to it this time.
Mhm.
And the scene where he is a young kid in the ball court and sees the Wakandan ship, and it's just, man, it's heartbreaking because you know what
Yeah.
happened. And they left his ass, left him there. What did they expect would happen? How cruel was that? I mean, I was at first when I've seen Killmonger, it's like, why are you killing all these people? I was like, wait a minute, how would you feel? Oh yeah, I'd kill every motherfucker around. I
That,
get it. He's ready to bring a fist. Yeah.
mhm.
Speaking facts, Scott, like this is like Killmonger is my absolute favorite villain. He's my favorite thing of the
Mhm.
movie to the point where like in the last act, I'm like, don't kill Killmonger, don't
I
kill.
know.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
oh wait, I'm supposed to be cheering for T'Challa, ain't I? Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
oop.
Oops.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Like one, it starts with his dad. He's
Right.
on a mission, out in America, and like he meets a woman, falls in love with the woman, and he sees the oppression in
Mhm.
Oakland,
Mhm.
He sees like the treatment of how like there's police brutality, there's resources are scarce in those areas compared to the like upper class and the high
Right.
Right.
class areas. And he's just like, well, Wakanda's turning a blind eye to this. Like,
Hmm.
why are we not doing something to help? So it's like, yeah, he became radicalized, but like, at least he's trying to do something to help.
He's still trying to do something about it. It's very much like Magneto. I love a villain that you can understand why they are that way, and they're not necessarily
Right.
a bad guy. That just their methods we can, are questionable. But he
Yeah.
tried to do something. He wanted to do something. He wanted to fix the inequities that he saw. And what I love about this movie, even though Killmonger got killed, his mission was still accomplished, just not in the exact way
He
that he was going to.
Hmm.
he is the reason T'Challa opened Wakanda to the
Right.
Yes.
world.
Right.
He just realized, and in props to T'Challa for realizing, look, what y'all did to him was wrong, and he
Oh
still
yeah,
he tried to give him a second chance until Killmonger's just like, nah, I'm not trying to be incarcerated like
Yeah.
everyone in Oakland.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's not going to happen to me.
no.
He's
So
like, but we
that's
If
can heal you. We can save you. No, no, I'm good.
it's like,
Wow.
yo,
I think I
Killmonger's
might have
so
went, yeah, okay, you can save me. I'll, yeah. This hurts really bad.
he's
Yeah. Save me.
and that's like me. It's like me. Like I get a lot of motivation from the Killmonger character. It's like, all
Nice.
right, what I do, it might be bad, but like I
Hmm.
have a reason for doing
Mhm.
it.
Right.
Like, oh, he's so evil. Like he's doing this. Well, I mean, if Wakanda didn't leave him there and they
Hmm.
would have brought him home, raised him, maybe he wouldn't have been like that.
Yeah.
He probably wouldn't have been,
No,
really,
probably
because
wouldn't have been.
he had been brought up in the royal family, in the royal way. He may have had a chip on his shoulder, but I don't think it would have been anywhere near. I mean, the kid went out literally, got trained to be like high level assassin, like just a ghost assassin, and just be like, wow, okay, you can disappear and off the grid and no one will ever know. And that
Military ops.
they made
Yeah.
him an absolute perfect match for T'Challa. I mean,
Well, he was
the
so
writing in these
driven.
movies was so good compared, especially compared what's been coming out in the last, say, 6 or 8 movies, I would say. Just the writing is such a different. You had the fans,
It's a very
and
different Marvel
that's
movie.
where
It
I draw
really
my
is.
line. Like you had the fans writing it, guys who knew how to write stories, and then you had people that were in corporate saying, "Oh, we'll just keep doing the same thing." Well, you can't do
Mm.
the same thing with all these characters. It doesn't
No.
work. But Black Panther, I remember as a kid watching or reading him, the early comics, and then seeing him show up in like Captain America and showing up I think he
Like
shows up
Fantastic Four, right?
In a Falcon comic strip or a comic book series for a little while. Like they get side by side and take care of business. I'm like, these are
Mm.
two of the badass looking guys I've ever seen in my life. You know,
Hmm.
what? Why don't they just keep having their own comic book? you know?
To the crossover.
Exactly.
Unless you get like a weird place like the Hulk and he's with the rights and just who knows what's going on with him at these points. He can't have his own movie.
Yeah.
That's so
Well, they
crazy.
sold they sold so many different things. I was surprised that Spider-Man showed up. They made that deal. I don't know what genius made that deal to get that together, but that was a great idea to bring Spider-Man in. And that's two completely separate corporations that
Hmm.
really want nothing to do with each other, but it worked and it worked really well. And they got the good Spider-Man, the good kid.
Tom
He's
Holland.
British. I
Tom
can never
Holland.
remember his name.
Yeah, Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that does such a good American accent. Like the first time I heard him speak with his real accent, I was like, oh, damn. I didn't realize he was
Yeah.
British.
I think it got
That's
to a point
acting.
where like he started using his American accent in all these movies. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Peter. What was his name again?
Peter Parker.
Who was
Oh,
Pete? I don't. Who was Peter Parker?
Spider-Man.
I don't know if he. No Way
Oh,
Home. He's kind of
oh
just.
no, no. I'm sorry. I have not
Yeah.
watched I have not
Yeah.
watched those. So
I ain't
believe it or
Yeah,
seen
that
I
not,
was
ain't seen
actually
that. I
surprisingly
ain't seen
good. I
that.
enjoyed that one.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, that was good.
I can be spoiled. It's fine. But I'd really need to watch the Spider-Mans, and the multiverse Spider-Mans are supposed to be
Mhm.
really really excellent too.
I didn't see the second one. I saw the first one. I enjoyed the first one.
Okay.
It
Very
was good.
cool.
I enjoyed it.
Into the
Very
Spider
cool.
Verse.
Yeah, Into
Yeah.
the Spider-Verse. I thought that was really good. The fact that they gave like Peter Parker his own little bat cave, but spider cave, I guess, was really cool. And
Spider Cave.
all the other Spider-Men start
Spider
showing up, and they're
Cave.
like, "What's this place?" Aunt May's just
Spider
like,
Cave.
"I'm gonna make some tea. I'll be right back."
You can't do it on command.
Yeah,
Wow. I am
When he's
obviously out of the loop.
you would probably really enjoy it, Scott.
I know. I need to watch them.
and you can get it, go on Amazon, get Into the Spider Verse and Across the Spider Verse as a
Yeah.
like two
Oh,
for one
nice.
pack,
Oh, that's
Very
and
good.
then
cool.
you got a lot of time before Beyond the Spider Verse comes out, if
Hmm.
it ever comes out.
I got a
Yeah,
lot of time. Somebody doesn't know how I procrastinate.
that's why you say you have a lot of time. Um,
Maybe in 2030, I
do
might
you,
get to it.
with Michael B. Jordan, real quick, being Killmonger, do you see them ever maybe bringing him back as Black Panther? Because I think that he'd be a good choice.
Absolutely. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah,
Like I'll get like whatever manifesting crystals. Like I
There we
don't
go.
I'm not into crystals like that, but like
yeah,
I'll be in it today if like Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan Killmonger can come back.
yeah,
I was hopefully in this multiverse saga
yeah.
they'll
Something's got to
bring
give
him
to have.
back.
Well, there you go. Yeah,
He'd be a good
absolutely.
choice.
That'd be a way
He'd
to
be a
do it.
damn good choice.
And then
Be a-
ultimately I think what they'll do is just like age up his son,
Hmm.
probably. But
Mhm.
nah, plug Killmonger from
Yeah,
another universe
There you go.
and put him in here.
yeah,
Let little T'Challa Jr. be a kid and just give us Killmonger because Killmonger was right. I say that all the time.
right.
Killmonger was right.
Yeah. He was,
He
and that was
at the point he may have been right, but I have to agree with like what T'Challa said. If the guy at that point would have been given the keys to the kingdom, it would have possibly wiped out the planet, like
Mhm.
straight across. That's why I think that's why T'Challa. How do you think? You think T'Challa went to say, "Hey, I see what you're saying, but we gotta like you gotta pull back on that. I get it. We gotta open up our borders. We gotta do this. We gotta help." But by that point, the character of Killmonger is like, "Nah, F him.
Yeah.
Gonna go full hog."
It was actually like when they was about to start the challenge when he was like, "This is your last chance. Lay
Yeah,
down your weapon and we can settle this another way."
yeah.
Like he's like, "Okay, I see. I know what my dad did. He killed your father. He
Hmm.
left you there. Like I know we're turning a blind eye to the world
Right.
and the oppression that it may go through. Like we can talk about this some other way. Let's just not do this."
Hmm.
And then like Killmonger is just like, "No, man, y'all left me there.
Yep.
This has been building for I don't know how old he was in there. I'm gonna say like maybe 20s,
Yeah.
Mhm.
like 20 plus years of anger building up inside me. Like I've seen a quote, um, the kid not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth.
Hmm.
And that's Killmonger right there, like
It
Eric
is.
Steven in Jadaka.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this has been raised inside me. I did all this to get here, to have this confrontation. I'm going through with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right or
then
wrong, good or bad.
I'm gonna take Wakanda and
Hmm.
I'm gonna free all these people.
Yeah.
Granted, mind you, it was by force. Like T'Challa, he ended up reaching out peacefully. It's
Hmm.
MLK versus Malcolm X.
Yeah.
That's a
But
that's a
but
damn.
even Malcolm
That's
X
a
came out and had some good
it's
good ideas
a
like,
good
hey,
analogy.
when I was there, you know what I saw? Saw a lot of different like
Yeah.
shades of Muslim. It wasn't
No,
just one. And that was eye-opening for me reading a lot of Malcolm X writings
I am
and stuff
curious
like that.
now that you said
Hey,
that. I am
you.
curious if the writer did have some of that in mind
I would think
because
so.
in reality, it was when Malcolm X and Martin Luther King were about to finally kind of come together is
Mhm.
when he was assassinated. Um, so it's interesting to me. I just wonder if there's any little parallels there. Just a random thought to the Black Panther universe.
Well, I know that Jack Kirby created the Black Panther because there weren't any major black superheroes.
Mm.
And he got a lot of pushback. And I mean, he got pushback from Stan Lee, from all the other editors. And he was just like, no, no, we need to do this because this is a good idea and this is a good character
It's a great
to
character.
do. I mean, the only thing that I didn't like about his original design is he gave the Black Panther a cape.
Yeah, what
Didn't
is that
quite
cape?
work. Didn't quite. I mean, didn't. Well, he was a lot
So,
brighter colored too, and he was just like, hey, maybe I should just give him a black, an entirely black, make him a Black Panther if he's going to be a
Cause he,
Panther, you know.
'Cause he had that like bluish tint to him, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. That
all
the light that was
bluish.
really cool though. Oh, that first costume, then. Oh, but that's why he wrote it was what when all that stuff was coming down. He's like, well, you know what? There aren't any black superheroes. I'm gonna go
We got
make one, and he went and made one.
we got Captain America, white, Fantastic Four, white. We got
Yeah,
yeah,
white.
everybody. Yeah.
I
Hey, look,
think I
we
don't
need
know. I
more.
have to double check, but he may have had something to do with the Falcon too, which has always been one of my favorite like early costumes for the Falcon.
Hmm.
Just in his own neighborhood, just swooping down on people, beating the hell out of them. It's like, jeez, yes, Falcon, go
That
kick
sounds
that
like
guy's
Darren.
ass. He has that one
Definitely
bird that goes
everything.
off that he can communicate with. They never explained how he could communicate with his own Falcon, but it was cool that he could do that.
Some secrets you gotta keep.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
exactly,
exactly.
The mystery.
exactly, exactly.
Dog, you make my life aggravating.
So, Darian, I want to thank you so much for coming on and talking wrestling and CWF and Black Panther, which Dave and I really enjoyed watching.
Oh yeah.
Give us your final thoughts on this movie. Somebody who hasn't seen it, why should they watch the Black Black Panther? Damn, I can't even speak.
Black Panther, Scott.
Black Panther. Black Panther.
Because Killmonger was right, right? The villain is right. The villain is not really a villain. Sure, he's a little bit angry.
Yeah,
He's a little angry.
He's a
If
little
you
angry.
were
he's a little angry.
if the king killed your dad and left you abandoned as an
Oh
orphan
yeah,
in the hood, like you would be a little bit angry too.
yeah,
Okay, I
Hmm.
grow up, my dad is dead, killed by my uncle. I got no
yeah.
parents. I got no money. I'm in the projects.
Oh, I'd be angry. I'd be angry as hell.
Like then I live in Oakland. I see a dead body every day.
Yeah,
It make you a little bit angry.
I
You
get
could
Yeah.
it.
have brought
Yeah,
me to the palace
Mhm.
this whole time. I've been struggling here. I've been hungry here, and I could have been eating in Wakanda. Y'all left me here.
I'm gonna get a
But
T-shirt
like,
that says that Killmonger was right,
I eh,
and that made.
like besides that, we got again like a strong cat. Not even just African American. It's just a strong cast
Mhm.
all around. Like the villain is well written. The hero is well
oh
written.
yeah.
Written. My W's. The
Yeah.
side characters. The side characters are like well written. You
Yeah,
know, Shuri looked like a genius. Okoye,
Hmm.
badass warrior. We got Everett Ross helping to save the day. Claw, Claw is entertaining
oh
because it's
yeah.
like hilarious.
As soon as you put Angela Bassett in a movie, I'm gonna go watch that movie. I don't care what it is. I don't care. I
She
think I've
is
seen almost every Angela Bassett movie. So
so
I didn't know she
strong
was
and
supposed to be in this. When she showed up, I was like, she's a queen. She's my queen.
There you go.
This is awesome.
it is accurate. Like, what better
Yeah.
role for her to play than a queen? Like, she is so
Exactly.
strong in every role that she
And
plays.
there's a couple of tearjerker moments when she's trying to get the one head of the gorilla clan to
And
take the
Baku,
medicine. And he's just wanting it to be offered to him, and he just starts laughing. And you're like, whoa, this guy's gonna be cold. What's he gonna do? Takes her to the sun. We found him floating in the river.
yeah, I was gonna give him to you. I just wanted to hear what y'all
Yeah,
want had to
I,
say.
I
yeah,
I love
just
I love that. That was a nice bit of humor. His
yeah.
that was it Baku?
Baku. Yeah.
Mbaku,
That
Yeah.
was a big guy too,
Oh,
man.
good
Crying out
God.
loud.
Good God.
And
Yeah.
he didn't
Yeah.
need any of the
Another
armor when they came in to save the day. That stick is not vibranium. That was just a log that he was hitting people with. It's like, Jesus, man, he's just hitting people with a tree.
That's what we need, a
another
log match.
Yeah, below, don't give anybody any ideas.
when these 6 months are over, I'm gonna grab a log. Here, Donnie.
Donnie, here it comes. That didn't sound right.
Oh, wham, right in the
But
head.
like the main thing is T'Challa giving like all these kids like a hero to look up to. Both T'Challa and Chadwick Boseman, a real life hero who
Yeah.
Yeah.
again went through all this suffering and he told nobody because he
Hmm.
wanted to didn't want anyone to pity him. At least from what I understand, that his reasoning.
That's the way
Yeah,
I've
We'll
read
that's
it.
never know
Yeah.
the real reason. But like, I don't want people to pity me. I want people to look at me with like a hero, and
yeah,
he
yeah.
did all that for all of his fans.
We lost a great we we lost a great man when he died.
Yeah.
There's very few guys that I've read about or seen, even in history books, that were like this guy for me. Like I admire for being such a young guy, having his head so squarely on his shoulders, having his vision opened and knowing exactly what he was going to do. And he helped a lot of people along the way. And that's I think what for me it's a lot of it's a lot of good marks. Yeah. So yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. Dave, your final thoughts on Black Panther?
I love this movie. For me, it's Black Panther, Captain America, and Iron Man are my three favorite movies in no particular order, to be quite honest with you. I can, after watching Black Panther the other night, I can sit there and go, yep, I'm going to be watching this a lot more because of Chadwick, because of all the actresses that are in this movie. They're all believable. When they're
Hmm.
undercover, you believe they're undercover. When they're fighting, you believe they're fighting. It's just everything is so well done in this movie. And it was, I just wish we could have got another Black Panther with Chadwick Boseman
So
before
close.
we
We
turn him
were
into Killmonger.
we were we were close. Like he passed right when they was about. It was like either a couple weeks or a month before they was about to start filming the next one.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah,
Damn.
very sad.
Damn.
The
Yeah.
whole second movie, like every time Namor did something, I'm just like, you wouldn't have the child like that.
Yeah, yeah,
You wouldn't
exactly.
have.
It's like I got to watch the second
I
movie
do too.
because
I
I've
got to
heard
watch it too.
does the
You
sister
tell
become
anyone,
What's
you
that?
does
tell anyone about me, and I'll kill you. Oh,
yeah,
you wouldn't talk like that to T'Challa.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, you don't talk like that to Chadwick Boseman.
Even Killmonger, if it was Killmonger, it'd be a dead
No.
fish. Fish
Yeah,
sticks.
exactly. Killmonger would have been like, "What did you just say?" Oh,
Boil
sorry, we
the
didn't know
ocean.
I was just dealing with that kind of king. Hold on. Hold on, he just killed my 7 guards.
I come here from Talukan. Bam,
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
you're going back in a
Oh.
body bag. No, now I'm gonna have to
Is
watch the
this your
second one and
fish?
see what I would change because I
Definitely. I
like to do
definitely got
that
to
too.
watch it. Definitely got to watch it. I really enjoyed this movie. The second watch
Mhm.
through allowed me to give a deeper dive and really look at Killmonger's story more. And it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
just like, man, it hit me on a level that I could just relate to. And I found myself starting to get mad at Killmonger. And then I just asked myself the one simple question: what would I have done had I been in his shoes? And it's like, holy
Mhm.
shit, I'd be a genocidal maniac. It's like, I'm getting mine because you took everything from me.
Mhm.
And I get it. I get it. So I can't judge him too much. I think he's a little extreme, but you know, I'm looking at it through my eyes, not his.
Right,
That's
right.
that's a big thing right there. Like it's easy to judge somebody, but like okay, when a Karen is just like, oh, you shouldn't be like that, or you should
Hmm.
be blah blah like this and that. Whoa, Karen, have you had to walk in those shoes?
Yeah, right,
Do you
right.
know what it's like? Do you have you even try to can like look at their point of view?
Mm.
No. Well, I guess you got to shut the hell up, Karen.
Guess you got to go back to your BMW and get out of my neighborhood.
It's always a
It's like
BMW.
it's just like Donnie. It's like just like Donnie. Oh, you're cheating to win a match. Oh, you used interference. Oh, you had a match, Donnie? No, just that one. And guess what? How did you win the match? Interference.
Hmm.
Mm, mm.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
Fair enough. So yeah, so maybe we will have another rematch coming sometime between you two after this 6 months is over.
Oh,
I'm
I
waiting.
see. I see something going down after 6 months. I
I
don't
want
know
that first
what.
match. Like I will tell you right now. Donnie Harris, he has 6 months of choosing my match. He better stack the odds against me because if I'm still standing at the end of this 6 months, if I'm still standing, he's not. I'm gonna go right back for
Okay.
his head. I'm gonna wring his neck, and you ain't gonna see him no more.
Okay.
Enjoy
Fair
this
enough.
6 months. You got 6 months of Donnie until I am free, and I'm gonna free CWF of him. If
There
it's
you
All right,
up to
have
me.
it.
Donnie. There, gauntlet thrown down, Donnie. You better start working out, pumping those weights,
Yeah,
bro.
Donnie
That's all I'm
Donnie does
saying.
have 6 months to get ready. He
And
better start
another
working
thing,
out.
and then another thing, one, it's not lost on me that coming up on November 8th, he put me, yeah, I'm in a tag match with
Hmm.
Nathan Sims, knockout Nathan Sims. We
Right.
started the year fighting each other. We with that squash that's in the past. We're teaming up against the tag team champions, Shark and Jay Villa, except
Right.
Donnie made it to where I can't challenge for the titles.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just a match. No matter whether you guys win or not, you can't get the
It's a
title.
non-title match, not for the
Okay.
title. So he's messing with my chances of getting gold, and he's messing with my payroll right now.
Yeah,
Mm.
Donnie
Donnie,
better
you better start working out.
yeah, and see, this goes with the whole Killmonger thing. You know, if you go and watch live, you're like, man, that Darryon's such a jerk. Why is he beating up on our sweet Donnie? And
Right.
now we hear Darion's story, and the world will now hear it. And I
Like
think
you
people might
wouldn't.
take a different look.
Make up their own mind, I say. Throw it out
They
there and
don't.
let
They
them.
don't. They don't want to like pay attention to the smart remarks on commentary. They don't want to
Mhm.
pay attention to the snickering and the laughing at my in-ring shortcomings. They're not there for the car rides when I'm crop dusted the whole ride or on the way back. On the way back, it's we drive overnight. You know, like when you have a co-pilot, it's an unwritten co-pilot rule. You keep the driver up, keep them
Right.
engaged. Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
30 minutes to an hour in. All right, you ready to do this drive, Donnie? You fell
Oh
asleep.
no.
Oh no. No, no, no. You can't fall asleep.
Well, it's just me
Oh.
and Spotify. Hopefully, I don't end up in a tree.
Undoing
It's your
somebody's
fault, Donnie.
seatbelt. There you go. Just in case. Not giving you any ideas. I'm just saying,
Damn, damn,
Which,
damn.
which he has done before, which is why he needs me to ride with him.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Uh, it's- you see
Oh
that now?
no.
The
Hmm.
common thing in the story is Donnie needed Darryon.
The villain has become the hero.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Black Panther makes
Killmonger
perfect
was right.
sense.
Right.
Killmonger was right. Absolutely.
Killmonger was right.
So,
I'm gonna
folks,
have that damn shirt made. I'm gonna wear it. God damn it, I'm gonna wear
absolutely, absolutely. We all say watch Black Panther. Wonderful movie. I also say get your ass out to CWF in Milton. November 8th, big match is coming up. Come check out Darryon. And as we wait anticipatingly for your release from Donnie's grasp to see what happens.
it. Yes, yes. I'm interested in both things. I want to see what he's got stacked against you and how you handle it at the end of the 6 months. Like at the end of the last match, is it going to be really ugly for Donnie, or are
I
you going
think
to
so.
wait a day?
Hmm. We're just going to
When
have
Listen,
to
that
wait and
you
clock
don't have
see.
to
strikes
tell
midnight,
me, but these are the things that go through my head.
he better he better make sure he is not by me when the clock strikes midnight,
There
six
you go.
months from now. But other than that,
That's
we got
great.
me knockout Nathan Sims versus Shark, Cruz, and Jay Villa non-title match. We got Chris Mason in action. My words. Chris Mason in action.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll see him somewhere down the line, huh?
Oh yeah.
A battle royal to become the #1 contender for Chris's title. And
Mhm.
we got Orion defending the title against Moose.
Moose.
So
That's
who do
gonna
you
be
have? Who
interesting.
do you have on that match?
I don't know.
I don't either.
That's gonna be close.
I don't either.
On one hand,
I see
Dark
shenanigans.
the Dark Horses came in and like put their feet up, and then Orion is the leader of that Dark Horse. But
Yeah.
on the other side is if Moose wins the title, are we going to see that title? When's the next time we're going to see it? So
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
bigger question. So it's like, which one you want to do? But Marshall has brought in Moose to deal with Orion.
Right. Right.
Yeah, and I can't
Marshall
think of
always
a.
Interesting. It's an interesting task.
Yes,
You
it
know?
Marshall has a
is.
plan. So
Yeah.
maybe if something with Moose goes sideways, if Moose goes awry himself, Marshall
Mhm.
probably has a plan for him. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good call. Good
So
call.
very
I
interesting.
respect him. I follow his plan. I respect his plan. I don't want to see his vision because Dark Arts Vision
Right.
could take his people and go kick another couch.
Move out.
There we go. There we
Move
go.
Granted, I've been trying to stay out this thing. Personally, I've been trying to stay out the whole Dark Arts versus
Yeah.
CWF thing. Curtis brought me into it
Mm,
for no reason. Why Curtis?
damn.
I'm sure you're gonna go up against Curtis at least one more time.
I'm
I can
sure.
see
There
that.
Wreck the show. I am 2-1 against him.
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
There
You
you
are.
go.
You are actually. Yeah.
Awesome.
It
Awesome.
works. So I wish
Darryon,
you the best of luck, Darryon, in the rest of your matches for the next 6 months and onward. Man, I'd like to see you get some gold. I really would.
it's
I
coming.
like to see
Especially
myself
after
get
talking
gold
to you
too.
tonight.
If this
Abs-
midget will let me get a title match, maybe if I beat the tag team, me and Sims beat the tag team champions
Mhm.
bad enough, we'll earn the tag team title match.
I think you'd almost have to have it handed to you at that point. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, at least get the chance.
At least get the chance. And that's what we want to see
Yeah.
for sure.
And
So
if I can't get an opportunity, then maybe I'll just make it to where the tag team champions can't physically hold them anymore. If I can't have them, why am I gonna let you have them?
there you go. There you go.
I
I love it.
understand.
Killmonger was right.
Killmonger
That
was
goes to
right.
any champion. That goes to, if he's somewhere in these 6 months, he puts me against Chris Mason, should he hold the title,
Yeah.
and doesn't let me get a shot against him.
Mhm.
Make it to where he can't hold the title. Same goes for Orion. If he puts me against Orion and I can't get a shot against him, make it to where he can't hold it. If I can't hold it, they're not gonna hold it.
Gotcha. We got you.
Absolutely.
Spoken like a true Killmonger hero.
I love it. I love it. Thanks so much again for joining us today, Darryon. We will definitely have to talk again about
Absolutely.
other movies and craziness with Donnie Harris and everything else at the CWF. Folks, if you
Yes.
like our
Anytime.
show, hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe, and we will catch you next week.